Welcome back, peer structure traders, for another market analysis for the London session and potentially into the US session. Today is April 22nd, 2021 here in Hawaii and will be April 23rd, 2021 in London. Today we'll be going over S&P 500 and also gold, give you guys some levels we're looking to play off of during the London session and potentially into the US session. If you guys do enjoy these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. For those who are and do like these videos, thank you guys very much. Really appreciate that. If you guys have any questions, again, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. With that said, guys, let's go ahead and hop into it here real quickly. For S&P 500, for the most part, we did have a nice downward day back into a clean level of support that we're looking at right around here at about 1450. And you can see S&P is trying to climb back up gradually to those 4137s. Now, first level of resistance is going to be kind of right around that area, 4137. If we can continue to hold that level as resistance, we may see the market try to pull a little bit deeper to the downside from there. Now, if we can't break these 1450s to as low as about 1250, that's going to be our area of support. So we are going to look to see if the market can maybe double bottom off this level and head back up into our level of about 4137. Now we do want to see if S&P can actually crack this level and then come back down, use it as support, and head to our next level of resistance at about 4151.25. Above that, I do got resistance at 64, and then we do got another level of resistance that sits somewhere right up over here at about these 73s to 76s. I'm just going to mark that off here real quickly. So if we do get up there, we do know where we're going to find some slight resistance coming in. Now, for those who want to be short, we may get a strong level of resistance right here at 51 if we get up to it. Look for that double top, maybe get back below. If you don't want to short at that area underneath these 37s to hold resistance could be a great opportunity. Now for support underneath that 1450 to about 1250, we could have another level of support sitting right around these 4101.50s, and then below that you're going to see some other levels of support at 4090 to 91, and then below that you're going to see about 73.75 as the next level of support. So you could put those up on the chart if you want to see some other levels that potentially you could have on S&P. Let's go ahead and take a look at a smaller chart here on S&P, give you guys a closer look at it. You can see S&P is trying to break through this level of resistance, so we are going to see if we just kind of pop right through it. If we do, again, we could potentially head up to our next level, which is going to be somewhere around these 51s. We may have a smaller level here, more micro, at about 47. So I'm going to leave that up on the chart as well as a micro level that we're looking at. But if we do break through, we are going to look for that upside move to the next level. Again, we could break up, come back down, retest, and then try to pop from there. It could break up, try and hold this, fail to hold a couple supports, and then come up underneath and then try that downward move from there. So a couple different opportunities you can have on S&P when it comes to that. For the supports, again, you could have a more of a major level, which is going to be sitting right around these 1450s, as low as 1250, or you could have something kind of right in the middle. I have a minor level that sits right here off these 24 to 25s. That's going to be a decent area if price comes back into it. Maybe a nice level to try to catch a micro move back to the upside. That is going to be in the middle though. So again, if we do range between the two, that will end up being right in the middle of this actual sideways movement. So you want to be careful when it comes to that. But for now, still strongly bullish. Want to see if we break through this level of resistance and then continue our way up into those 47 to 51.25s. Let's go ahead and take a look here at gold, give you guys some ideas on gold as well. So pulling over this chart, you can see gold had a nice movement down as well. We are coming right into some levels of resistance as well too. We do have a level at 88 to about 90, which used to be a support that we were using, now turning into a bit of resistance. So want to see if this price can actually turn back around and try to retest this upside, maybe give us a double top and then try to pull its way back down. If we stay underneath these 90s, that's going to be some good resistance. If we get back above that, you want to look to see if that price can fail to get below. If we do, that's going to be another potential push to the upside, 94, 95, and then up to about 98 to about 1800. We may even pop above that, but we'll see what happens and what it gives us as it starts to move around our levels. But I do anticipate gold trying to get a little bit of a pullback here. We did get one touch off of a level of resistance at 1790. Now we're going to look for that to pull back a little bit here and then fail. If we can do that, we will then try to get this slight pullback here to potentially move down. Now we got some support coming in 78, 74, 78.2, actually 74.6 as a support. So want to see if the price actually bounce off these levels and then shoots up. Same thing here, get a nice bounce and try to shoot back up with the support from there. So we'll see if we can actually get those opportunities. Levels underneath 66, then 61.3. Those are going to be our levels underneath. 58.8 underneath that 61.3 as well. So potentially could get some nice movement or some nice bounces of support off that. But for those who want to be short, you're going to be looking right around that area of 1788 to about 1790 as the resistance area. If not, we'll get back up into those 95s to about 98s, and then above that somewhere above 1800. So we'll see if we can do that. Let's take a look at a smaller chart here on gold, give you guys a little bit of a closer view of what we're looking at. So gold kind of setting up here. You can see we had a little bit of a nice move here where we couldn't press up higher. We had this rejection here. Here's where we're failing a little bit. 1 and 2 failures. Do anticipate the market trying to pull back a little bit to get back up into this area right around these 88 to 90s. If we hit here and we reject this area again, this is going to be a nice opportunity to try to press to go to the downside. These buyers are stalling right here. You can see this little bit of a micro level. For those who are confused about these micro levels and want to learn a little bit more how to trade them, again, a lot of times when you're learning from different courses, different people, you're going to learn one or the other. Major levels, minor levels, right? There's going to be rare times where you learn how to trade them both, right? And you learn how to find consistency around that and how to understand them both and the probabilities of them. If you're struggling with that and you feel like you want to learn a little bit more on how it actually moves around those levels, how you can take consistent profits from these areas, feel free to pop into Pure Structure Trading or leave us a comment here on YouTube and we will get back to you guys. Again, we're always here for you guys if you guys want to learn, if you guys want to, try to figure out how to find consistency in these markets. If you've been struggling for a long period of time, get around those people who've been doing this for a longer period of time, who actually do this for a living, and they can help you learn to find consistency in these markets. With that, guys, we're going to wrap it up here on gold and S&P. Again, first thing we're looking for gold is going to be this pull back to the upside. If not, we may just end up dropping a little bit lower. So we'll see if we stall around this level and get a nice pullback to get some resistance back up here. But with that, guys, that's it. If you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. For those who are subscribed, thank you guys very much. Really appreciate that. And again, any questions you guys have, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube and we will get back to you guys. You guys take care. Have a great night. Trade well.